8 disturbing things your nails reveal about your health. You might think a chipped nail or a change in color is just from daily wear and tear, but sometimes your nails are actually reflecting what's happening deep inside your body. From heart and lung problems to thyroid issues and even hidden cancers, your nails may quietly reveal more than most of us notice. In this video, I'll tell you 8 disturbing things your nails reveal about your health. We'll break down exactly what those strange changes, like discoloration, ridges, thickening, or brittleness, might mean. I'll explain which parts of your body are being affected and why those warning signs are showing up right at your fingertips. And of course, if you notice anything unusual or persistent, always consult a healthcare professional to get a proper diagnosis. Now, let's get started. 1. Spoon-shaped nails. If your nails start curving upward at the edges and begin to resemble tiny spoons, your body's low iron levels may be the cause. When your iron levels fall too low, your body struggles to make hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen. Without enough hemoglobin, oxygen delivery to your tissues slows down. And since nails need a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients to grow strong and healthy, this drop disrupts their structure. The nail matrix, which is the tissue under your nail that produces new cells, becomes oxygen-starved. Over time, this leads to thin, soft nails that curve upward. According to ResearchGate, a 54-year-old woman with long-term hemorrhoidal bleeding had fatigue, pale skin, and spoon-shaped nails. Tests showed severe iron deficiency anemia with low hemoglobin and ferritin. Apart from that, spoon-shaped nails may also point to a more hidden problem, like celiac disease. This autoimmune condition damages the small intestine whenever you eat gluten. That damage doesn't just affect digestion, it blocks your body from absorbing critical nutrients like iron. So even if you're eating a balanced diet, your body may not be getting the iron it needs to stay in balance. That nutrient deficiency may quietly start to show up in your nails long before more obvious digestive symptoms appear. 2. Yellow nails. When your nails start turning yellow and lose their natural shine, it might be due to yellow nail syndrome. It's rare but serious, and it usually shows up with yellow, curved nails that grow very slowly. What's really going on here is poor lymphatic drainage. Your lymphatic system is responsible for clearing waste and toxins from your body, and when that system isn't working properly, fluid builds up in your tissues. And that buildup affects circulation and oxygen delivery, especially in the extremities, like your fingertips. Over time, this lack of oxygen and nutrients weakens the nail bed and changes the nail's texture and color. Yellowing happens as keratin builds up unevenly due to sluggish growth and low oxygen levels. And this condition doesn't just affect your nails, it's also linked to swelling in the legs and chronic fluid in the lungs, which may make breathing difficult. According to PubMed, yellow nail syndrome symptoms included yellow nails, pleural effusions, bronchitis, chronic sinusitis, recurrent pneumonias, and lymphedema. Additionally, long-term bronchitis is another thing that could be the cause. This long-term lung condition narrows the airways and reduces how much oxygen your blood may carry. Since your nails are some of the furthest points from your heart, they're the first to suffer when oxygen runs low. In people with chronic bronchitis, the nails may thicken and turn yellow because the body is struggling to keep them healthy with limited oxygen and poor circulation. You might not even notice shortness of breath at first, but yellow nails may quietly point to a long-term respiratory issue developing behind the scenes. Strengthening your immune system and supporting healthy lung function may help protect your health. Stay active to keep your circulation strong, and avoid smoking or secondhand smoke, which directly impacts respiratory health. Also, give your nails a break from harsh polishes and chemicals that may mask or worsen discoloration. If your nails stay yellow for several weeks, or if you're also experiencing swelling or breathing trouble, get checked by a healthcare provider. 3. Clubbing. Nail clubbing is usually the cause of your fingertips looking puffier than usual and your nails curving downward over them like a dome. The process starts with low levels of oxygen in the blood over a long period of time. Your body, in response, tries to adapt by increasing blood flow to the fingertips. That extra blood causes tissue around the nail bed to swell and the nails to grow in a more curved and bulbous way. One major reason behind this is interstitial lung disease, which causes scarring and stiffness in the lungs. That scarring blocks oxygen from moving efficiently into the bloodstream. As a result, the extremities, like your fingers, get less oxygen, triggering the body to form new blood vessels to compensate. This abnormal growth leads to the characteristic clubbed appearance. According to Science Direct, digital clubbing is present in up to 50% of patients with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis and varies from 7 to 42% across fibrotic interstitial lung diseases. Apart from that, congenital heart disease is another hidden health problem linked to clubbing. When this happens, the oxygen saturation in your blood remains lower than normal from an early age. Your tissues are constantly living in a mildly oxygen-deprived state. Over time, your body keeps trying to push more blood toward those deprived areas, particularly the fingers and toes, which leads to those rounded, swollen nail tips. In many cases, people may not even realize they have an underlying heart defect until something subtle like clubbing gives it away. 4. Beau's lines. Deep, horizontal grooves running across your nails like ridges or indentations are called Beau's lines, and they show up when nail growth temporarily stops or slows down due to a major internal disruption. Nails grow from a delicate area called the nail matrix, which sits just under your skin at the base of the nail. If your body goes through a severe physical or metabolic shock, the nail matrix halts its usual production. Once the crisis passes, growth restarts, but the gap or disruption during that pause leaves a distinct groove across the nail. One condition known to trigger this is uncontrolled diabetes. High blood sugar levels over time damage small blood vessels and nerves, including those that support healthy nail growth. But during a diabetic crisis, or when glucose levels swing wildly, nail cells can't form properly, and the matrix essentially pauses production. Later, that moment of instability shows up in the form of a groove. Furthermore, cancer treatments may also be to blame for Beau's lines. These powerful cancer-fighting drugs target rapidly dividing cells, including those in the nail matrix. When the treatment begins, your body diverts its energy away from nail production to focus on more critical systems. Nail growth slows dramatically or even stops for a period. As chemotherapy cycles continue, multiple grooves may appear, each one marking a phase of treatment. It's like your nails are keeping a silent timeline of the body's healing journey. According to the National Library of Medicine, Beau lines are transverse depressions across the nails caused by temporary interruption of nail matrix growth. They may result from chemotherapy, infection, trauma, surgery, Raynaud disease, or systemic illness. If you're managing a chronic illness like diabetes, keeping your sugar levels stable with consistent medical care, healthy food choices, and regular exercise may go a long way. 5. Pale or white nails. The mechanism behind pale or white nails starts with the small blood vessels under your nail bed. Healthy nails usually have a light pink tone because of the steady flow of oxygen-rich blood underneath. But when your liver isn't functioning properly, like in cases of cirrhosis, your ability to produce certain proteins, especially albumin, drops significantly. Albumin helps keep fluid in your blood vessels and supports healthy circulation. When its levels fall, the blood volume and pressure in those small vessels decrease, making your nail beds appear white and dull. This specific pattern, sometimes called Terry's nails, is often seen in advanced liver disease, even when other symptoms like jaundice haven't appeared yet. According to Springer, Leukonychia is white nail discoloration that may indicate trauma or systemic disease, appearing as total, partial, transverse, or longitudinal white lines. Moreover, chronic kidney disease is another less obvious cause. As your kidneys start to lose their ability to filter waste and regulate electrolytes, the balance of nutrients and toxins in your blood changes. This shift may affect the nail matrix and the blood supply underneath, creating a two-toned effect, white at the bottom and pink, or brown at the top. This condition is sometimes referred to as half and half nails. It's often overlooked, but it may actually show up months before other signs of kidney failure appear. When your body isn't removing toxins effectively, the smallest structures, like those supporting nail growth, start to suffer. 6. Dark vertical bands. If you spot a dark vertical band running from the base to the tip of your nail, especially if it's brown, black, or deep purple, it's not something to shrug off or cover with polish. This stripe, called longitudinal melanochia, might seem harmless at first, but in some cases it may be a warning sign that deserves closer attention. Subungual melanoma, a rare but aggressive form of skin cancer, often starts in the nail matrix. It occurs when pigment-producing cells called melanocytes become cancerous and begin growing abnormally within the nail bed. Over time, the pigment gets pushed upward as the nail grows, creating a dark streak. What makes this so tricky is that early on, it might look like a harmless bruise or mole under the nail. But unlike trauma-related marks, a melanoma band often gets darker, wider, or more uneven over time. It may even extend into the surrounding skin at the cuticle. Because this cancer may be difficult to catch early, especially in people with darker skin tones where benign pigmentation is more common, it's critical to watch for sudden changes and get any suspicious marks examined quickly by a dermatologist. According to Science Direct, subungual melanoma often starts in the nail matrix but shows thinner and later dermal invasion there, suggesting the nail matrix is more resistant and may allow for conservative treatment in early stages. Apart from that, we have Addison's disease, a rare endocrine disorder where the adrenal glands fail to produce enough cortisol and aldosterone. This hormonal imbalance triggers a rise in melanin production throughout the body, including the nails. The result may be subtle, stripe-like pigmentation across several nails, often paired with general fatigue, weight loss, or darkened skin in other areas like the gums or knuckles. The mechanism behind it involves increased production of adrenocorticotropic hormone, which shares a molecular similarity with the hormone that stimulates pigment cells. That cross-reaction causes melanin to spike, even in areas like your nail beds where pigmentation is usually minimal. 7. Brittle nails. Your nails breaking, peeling, or splitting at the slightest touch might not just mean you need a new nail file. It could be your body's way of telling you about a bigger issue. Brittle nails may look dry, thin, and fragile, but what's happening on the surface is often connected to deeper imbalances in your body. When your thyroid gland isn't producing enough hormones, your body's entire metabolism slows down, including how fast your nails grow and how well they form. These hormones play a direct role in protein synthesis and moisture regulation, and without enough of them, your nails become dry and weak. The reduced circulation that comes with thyroid slowdown also means fewer nutrients reach the nail matrix. Over time, the nails start to crack, split, and peel more easily. This kind of nail brittleness often shows up alongside other signs like feeling cold all the time, unexplained weight gain, and constant fatigue, but it's the nails that might give the first visible clue. According to PubMed, thyroid disorders may cause nail changes, slow growing, thin nails are linked to hypothyroidism, while onycholysis, Koilonychia, and brittle nails are associated with hyperthyroidism. Additionally, iron deficiency anemia is yet another cause of brittle nails, which may come as a surprise to you given the circumstances. When iron levels drop, your body produces fewer healthy red blood cells, which are responsible for carrying oxygen to your tissues. Without enough oxygen, the nail matrix struggles to generate strong, durable cells. That results in nails that are not just weak but also grow out thinner and more prone to breaking. In some cases, this goes hand in hand with brittle hair, pale skin, and low energy levels, but the nails are often one of the earliest indicators that your body is running low on iron. Even before fatigue kicks in, you might notice your nails just can't hold up like they used to. 8. Pitting. If your nails have tiny dents or look like they've been lightly tapped with a pin, that unusual texture, known as nail pitting, may be a powerful clue that your immune system might be working against you instead of for you. Psoriasis, an autoimmune condition that accelerates the life cycle of skin cells, stands out as a significant contributor to the development of nail pits. In people with psoriasis, the immune system mistakenly attacks healthy skin tissue, including the cells forming your nails. The inflammation interferes with how new nail cells are built and arranged, so instead of growing smooth and flat, the nail comes out with dips and rough patches. Often, these changes appear even before the classic red, scaly skin patches of psoriasis show up. That makes nail pitting a potential early sign, one that shouldn't be ignored, especially if it starts suddenly or worsens over time. According to the Indian Journal of Dermatology, in mild psoriasis, pitting was present in 34%, while in severe cases it was 48%. Nail pitting is an important nail finding in psoriasis, and its incidence increases with the duration and severity of the disease. Apart from that, alopecia areata is an autoimmune disorder in which the immune system begins to attack hair follicles. But it doesn't stop at hair. This condition may also affect the same cells that form your nails. The result is uneven nail plate formation, leaving behind pits, grooves, or even a brittle texture. In many cases, nail changes may happen months before noticeable hair loss begins. Since autoimmune diseases often follow patterns of flare-ups and remissions, the appearance of your nails might shift over time, reflecting how active the underlying condition is. Moving on, let's discuss 5 foods that may help you build stronger, healthier nails. If your nails are breaking, peeling, or just not growing the way they should, it might be time to look beyond the nail salon and into your kitchen. I've seen how small changes in diet may make a big difference, not just for energy and skin, but for nail strength too. So, I've brought 5 powerful foods you may add to your daily routine to start protecting and strengthening your nails naturally. 1. Eggs. Packed with high-quality protein and biotin, eggs help support keratin production, the core building block of your nails. Biotin deficiency is often linked to brittle, weak nails, and adding eggs to your meals may help prevent that breakdown in nail structure. 2. Salmon. This fatty fish is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which support moisture retention in the nail bed and reduce inflammation that may affect nail growth. It's also a great source of vitamin D and protein, both essential for strong nail formation. 3. Spinach. Loaded with magnesium, folate, iron, and vitamin A, spinach provides the minerals your body needs for cell regeneration and oxygen transport, key for healthy nail color, thickness, and growth. 4. Sunflower seeds. These tiny seeds are a powerful source of vitamin E, zinc, and selenium. They help protect the nail cells from oxidative stress, while also encouraging new, healthy growth from the root. 5. Lentils. Lentils offer plant-based protein along with iron, B vitamins, and silica. These nutrients are essential for nourishing the nail matrix and supporting strong, flexible nail plates that resist cracking or splitting. I know it's easy to think of your nails as just a part of your appearance, but they're actually way more than that. Your nails may be like little health detectives, quietly giving you clues about what's really going on inside your body. While some changes might just be from everyday wear or minor deficiencies, others may signal deeper, even life-threatening issues. If you ever notice something unusual with your nails that doesn't go away, don't ignore it. I always say it's better to check than to guess, because what's happening beneath the surface is often way more important than what you see on top. So if something seems off, it's smart to get it checked out by a healthcare professional. Today we learned about all the disturbing things that our nails have to say about our health. Do you want to know other secrets of our health? Want to find out more? Watch 13 superfoods every diabetic should be eating today. Or watch 11 alarming signs your body needs more zinc. You may watch either or both of them. Do you keep a close eye on your nails? Let us know in the comments section below.